Well,
All right, then. Sit here and listen to a podcast. It's not really... Okay, this is a...
podcast.
Welcome to the premiere episode of the Creeper's Den podcast. Yes.
Yay!
He's so nice. He's podcasts.
Yeah.
There's so many podcasts all over the place.
Get the kitties everywhere.
Oh crap, get this one off me, get this one off me!
Don't be
Speaking of-
nice.
Don't touch it. So our server provider is GetSourced. Get your free server from... No, not a free server, damn it. Oh, just get your server from GetSourced and we get money and we can buy things.
Yeah,
So do
Mondays.
it. Do it, please. We also have a radio station hosted by someone.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
You honestly don't remember?
I don't remember who I bought it from because the website they send me to is not the same website I bought it, and it's really weird.
That is weird.
What else we got? We got the TeamSpeak server, which we're using right now for the premiere
We love
of the
it.
podcast. Yes, Angry, go. Get out there.
Where am I going?
I don't know, but you're dead. You're very nice.
Oh, you can hear that? That's not good.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, I can hear. It's very
Well,
subtle.
you see, there was kitty cats being born today, and there's dog troubles.
Oh,
God.
You know, like new cats, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, get this cat
Angry.
out of here.
Angry.
I mean, dog, yeah?
Angry. If that dog comes anywhere around your kittens, I want you to leave this podcast and just run there and tackle that dog.
Speaking of which,
tackle
welcome
it.
to the personal section of the podcast.
Yeah, we just maneuvered away in there with my dad yelling.
Never announced it.
now we
This is the
did.
personal section of the podcast where we're going to be talking about what happens in our real lives. So, go ahead,
Very
Angry, since you already
energized.
started.
I started.
Yeah, you already started, so go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Like, besides cats being born?
I'm panicking now.
What
You put
happened
me
this
on the
week?
spot.
What did you do?
The weekend. I did nothing.
You did nothing. Really?
It was good times.
Well, Angry, this weekend me and you did some stuff.
We did many stuff.
We
did. Oh my god, my ears. Whoa. You know when you get like lightheaded and you just hear this beeping in your ear?
Oh, that's like your... I remember reading like somewhere about it. It's like your brain trying to fix your ears or something.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure it's just air pressure.
Oh, well, that just happened to me. I got really lightheaded. Now I'm all confused. So yeah, over the weekend we did a bit of our show. Lost some friends, gained some friends. Bad times, good times.
Lost some friends, gained some friends. What do you mean?
You'll have to see.
Well,
Are you?
Wait. Oh, you mean in the
Oh.
show, in the
Oh,
Angry
yes.
and LG show?
Yes.
Okay, so that's coming attractions, I guess. Oh, there we go. There's another section we can cover in this coming
my
attractions.
God.
damn it!
Things we can do. Oh, that's kind of cool, isn't it? I mean, it wouldn't be covered in the changelog. It would be covered in like coming attractions to the show. Yeah.
I'm still so confused with that noise.
What noise?
That noise that just went in my ears is like...
Like
Really
my
weird.
cell phone's across the room. If it's making noise, you tell me.
No, it wasn't your cell phone. It was just my head.
Oh.
And I'm like, it just disoriented me.
Okay, I got you.
I'm out of place.
Oh, so
And-
yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Coming attractions. Okay, we'll cover that later. LG, anything in your personal life?
Basically stuff that's been happening after school in my journalism class.
He
Freaking
said it
awesome.
was special ed. He's a jerk.
Special
Yours
ed?
is
Special
good.
ed.
Yeah, that's what you said. You called it that. But it's not.
That wasn't me who said that. That was, I think that was Beach.
That was you. I
That
remember.
was Beach.
Uh-huh.
Probably Beach.
Making fun of father.
Right,
On
so
Beach.
LG, what happened?
Well, basically, I'm gonna be like under a bit of stress because I'm designing the a newspaper with another person, and some of the friggin' seniors are being assholes and not turning in their fucking
How do you
writing.
design a newspaper?
Fucking friggin' seniors. Hate those guys. They're just assholes. It's like, they're going out of school, and it's almost summer, so they're pretty much like, oh, well, I don't have to do work.
Yeah, that really is how they're acting. That is.
Well, that's
honestly-
because I just explained how they think. I was a senior at one point, LG.
Yes,
at
I
one
know,
point,
Mont. You were a senior
I was
like
that asshole.
like 3 years ago, right?
I was a very good asshole.
He
Whatever.
was very good.
I was
Depends.
washed with soap every day.
Wait, what? What?
Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever gotten a little soap suds and it stung on your... Okay, never mind.
No. We're not talking
I'm a
about
bit
that.
confused as to where that
Not-
was
not
going.
about that.
I don't want to know where it was going, and I was the one that was saying it. Damn it.
Damn it, Mont. Anyway.
Yeah, wait. I'm supposed to have mentioned this a while ago, but John, if you'd like to tune in to our podcast while we're recording, I don't know when we're going to be recording next. We just record whenever the fuck we feel like it. But if you see anyone in the podcast group in our TeamSpeak channel, which you can get through the information I put on the website, you can actually listen in while we're recording and comment below. But as I was saying, John actually commented that he had a kitten born as well. This has to do with what Angry was talking about, and he named it out after me. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, did he name it like Montegro or the other name?
No, Montegro.
Montegro or like my real name? Okay. Oh.
You know,
Okay.
Gabriel?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Montegro.
Montegro. Okay. What kind of cat is it, John? Just wondering. Like, well, what?
I asked him. He doesn't know.
That like, what? It would be Siamese or?
It's like it's like.
Yeah, same. I don't know either.
I have no clue what the father is.
When I was watching, like, I saw a black cat, and then I saw one that looked like a raccoon. Mine's a black tabby too. Oh my god!
All right, so enough about that. LG, didn't you say earlier something about your teacher being fired?
It's I'm just gonna keep that personal for now. Sorry.
Well, let's just we'll talk about personal stuff now.
Well, no, it's just like personal stuff I don't want to talk about for a certain
That's another
reason.
person's personal. He's not here right now. If he was here, he could.
All right, we'll try to get your teacher in the podcast.
He's stripped.
He'll be our guest recorder for next time.
It's not a he, it's a she.
All right, she'll be our guest. Oh.
And it's not for
You're
that
very-
reason. She
You're
does
very
not do
passionate
that.
about this woman, isn't it? Oh,
He lives here.
yes.
These are
Very
really
much.
interesting.
You would
Whatever.
like to bone her.
How was
What?
your personal?
No, that's a horrible thing to say.
All right, so I'm gonna try to do my personal section in a bit of a more creative way. Let's try this. This week in Montegro's life, Montegro goes out and don't get started. Oh, fine. I won't take it all like superhero like. That's
I'm sorry. You should do it again. You just
Angry, you want my blanket?
needed a better narrator, maybe.
last week in Montegro's life. Montegro went to work and did many things, and then
Angry.
over the weekend he went to New York to go on a date
Party.
that actually ended up pretty well. I mean,
Pretty
like
well.
the Friday was what I would consider our first date, where we went out. You know, we pretty much met up at Grand Central Terminal, went back to her street, and then went to some sort of Greek deli or something like that down the road.
Milkshakes.
Did they
very
serve
nice.
lamb?
I don't know if it serves lamb. I ordered like a panini, and they gave me the shittiest panini I've ever had.
Wow, what assholes.
What
And,
is a
and then
panini?
they charged me $10 for it plus tax, and I was like, yeah,
That's
That's
awful.
just horrible.
Why did you guys decide
it's
to go
way
there?
overpriced. She actually decided to because it was a very nice place and
Oh.
stuff like that. But Saturday we went to her deli downstairs, and then we went to Sakura Matsuri. Didn't meet any sort of celebrities there, but it was still a fun time.
Wait, what'd you
I
say?
got my picture taken with a creeper.
That was fun.
you did?
That was cool. Did you say soccer monstery?
It's Sakura Matsuri. It's pretty much the Japanese festival where cherry blossoms blossom.
Oh.
You know the pink trees. If you
Yeah, I know what you're talking
okay,
about.
yeah.
Mark.
So it's where they blossom, and it's supposed to be really cool. It's the celebration of that. Except I guess it was a little late this year because the the cherry blossoms were already like blossomed maybe like 3 months ago or something.
I thought cherry blossoms
Nice.
like blossom in February. Or am I wrong?
That's what I'm saying. They blossomed like 3 months ago.
Yeah,
So
but
it was a
that
bit
is near 3
late,
months.
I guess, but I don't know. She said something like they had to plan events and stuff, but they had this cool samurai exhibition. It was more of a stage, like just an act.
So you didn't get to
little
wear it?
play.
Aw, Mon, you should have just went up there, stole the samurai sword, and just.
You should
know,
have like a sword fight
friggin-
with him. Or like,
No, it was very cool, kind of a little childish, but I guess that's how a lot of Japanese shows are. So it was good times.
Show your inner child. Have fun.
And then I don't remember where we went Saturday night for food, but we did meet up with one of her friends, just hung out at her place, and went back to her apartment and slept over. And then Sunday was pretty fun as well. We mostly just laid around parks. Very relaxed.
Hmm.
That's also why I fucked up this weekend naming one of our episodes. I guess for I think it might have been 12 hours. For about 12 hours, part 2 of the Hrothgaria, Part 2.
Hergadurgia.
Hergadurgia.
Get it wrong.
The Kingdom of Hergadurgia Part 2, I guess for 12 hours, was named Part 1. So we had 2 Part 1s up. Officially.
Until,
People
yeah.
probably got confused.
until I went and corrected it, but
Sorry to
my
anybody.
bad. I was on a date. You give
Okay.
me things.
At least you tried.
Yes.
You did your best.
At least I tried. What are you doing in the changelog?
I'm not doing anything. We already went over that, so I'm removing it.
Oh. I guess. Okay.
I didn't want to have us, like, repeat something, you know, because...
Well, we didn't really talk much about it, eh? We were just... Did we?
Well, we basically said everything I was thinking about it.
Well, no, yeah, that's
Oh.
right, because we were moving it over to another section that we just created that I did not write down, so now I don't remember what it was.
Middies, I think.
It was something about it
It
coming...
started with a C, I think.
Coming attractions.
I know
There we
it.
go. Someone type it up.
I
Quickly!
got it.
In the show notes.
I got it.
I did
I
it.
got it.
No, not the changelog, LG,
Oh,
not
shit.
the changelog.
Shit.
Attractions.
There we go, and then bold.
There.
Damn it.
All right,
Trophy.
so
Did it.
anyway, I guess it's safe to say let's move on over to the changelog.
Angry,
The
stop
changelog
moving
is
it.
we're gonna. The changelog is where we're gonna cover any of the changes coming to the Creeperstein community as a whole, regarding our radio station, server, that sort of thing.
Huh.
So, first thing on the list of the changelog that we had to cover today, the hero system. Tier 4 is almost complete. I'm more than 50% done with the main classes, and then subclasses are going to be a breeze, but I'd like to maybe create a few more subclasses as well. So, you never know.
I think
I
you really
guess,
need...
do you guys
Huh?
think I should cover the new classes? Maybe, like, tell people what they are?
Probably. You're better off making the tree diagram again like you did earlier. But what you
No,
should
maybe,
do...
maybe, you know, maybe
Go, like, more
since it is
in-depth.
the maybe since it's the first time we're gonna be covering the hero classes, I should probably go over them. So first tier, this is the tier you can become right from the get-go. You've got Acolyte, Archer, Mage, Merchant, Swordsman, Thief. Okay? Each one of those 6 branch off into new classes. The Thief branch, you can become an Assassin or a Rogue. That's like the first branch ever in the system. And then Assassin becomes Ninja, and then Ninja becomes Adept, Shinobi, and yada yada yada. And it's kind of... Yeah.
Sounds
Ninja
like
thing,
Kenobi.
So, I think I named the tier 3 classes in the, on the website. If I haven't, I'm sorry, but, tier 2 I know is up there for sure.
Yep. Tier 2 and the subclasses for them.
Right.
Yeah.
So, if
Doesn't
you
have
want
like
to,
descriptions.
I don't know, I guess maybe I'll just talk about, tier 4 since that's the one that's coming up soon. Adept Shinobi for Ninja. I mean, that's all you got. Sorry. Stalkers can become Shadow Chasers.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
What does that
Yeah.
do?
Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm like sifting through these files as
Okay.
I go around.
I like the stalking can do how they can like... Isn't it like they can like tell the coordinates of where people are?
Yeah, but I think like the downfall of that one is that it also tells your coordinates
What?
to everyone. It like announces it to the server where you are.
Well,
Or
that
it might
wouldn't be
just tell the
bad for
person,
some
I'm not sure.
Wait, does it
But,
work like personal coordinates, or would it tell you like everybody who's online where they are right now?
I think it just tells you if you're trying to find someone where their coordinates, but it tells everyone where you are.
Oh, okay.
I think.
That wouldn't matter for some people. Like,
Mhm.
say Jojo were to do that, because everybody knows where Raj is, and
Yeah.
so it wouldn't bother. But if like, I don't know who else is a thief, but if they did that and they were trying to keep hidden, that'd be bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, Stalkers, the whole Stalker branch of the Thief focuses more on using your bows and arrows rather than swords and weapons. I mean, of course, your swords and weapons still get strengthened with every tier you go up, but bows are your main focus. You're sort of, kind of, just both. If you branch off to become a ninja, you do not get bows. Those get taken away. or an assassin, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole stalker thing is based around like you can hunt people, you can fall safely, you can shoot poison arrows, you can confuse people, track them, like Angry already told you. And one of the later ones that you get, I think in the Stalker after Rogue, you get Arrow Storm, which is where you shoot like 15 to 30 arrows.
Doesn't archers have that too?
Yeah, but I mean, archers get like an added bonus to that, which I'll fill you in about later. Shadow Chasers, what's different about them once you move up from Stalker, and if you want to know the progression, it's Thief, Rogue, Stalker, Shadow Chaser. Shadow Chasers get to tame wolves, because I wanted to give them a weak ability. They can wrestle, which stuns everyone within a range of you, like a certain radius. Whoa. And you can cast Slow, and you have an ability called Spines. Now what Spines does is you have a 1 in 10 chance every time someone hits you to do damage to them. That is one of the cooler abilities of Shadow Chasers.
Wait, like 1 in 10 chance to what?
You have a 1 in 10 chance to hurt them back. Like, passively. Like, if they hit you, you hit them. No matter what.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, so that one's one of the cooler ones.
That'd be nice to have.
Let's see. Over in the Swordsman branch, if you become a knight, you can become a Lord Knight, which can become a Rune Knight. I wasn't entirely sure what to add to Rune Knight. I'm going to be entirely honest here. So I gave them Tackle, which, Angry, it's the ability that you were really confused about before, because I confused the two when I told you.
Tackle.
Yeah, the one where you run up to them.
Charge is actually kind of funny, though.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so knights or swordsmen have the ability called Charge, which is where they can jump right at the enemy.
They can get up in no face, their face.
Well, Rune Knights get the ability to use Tackle, which stuns them and damages them, and does what Chase does.
Looks like
or Charge, not Chase. They also get the ability Fear, which if they target something, say they're looking right at a creeper, and then they use their fear ability, the creeper will turn and run, just like if they're a cat.
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
So that's one of the things Rune Knights get. They also get a move called Empower, which earlier, if you're a knight, I think it's when you become a Lord Knight, you get the ability called Might, which you use like 3 gold bars to strengthen your whole party's weapons. What Empower does is it uses that with no reagents, so you don't have to cast like gold into the sky or anything. But it only empowers you, and it does that at a greater a greater strengthening. They also get the ability Ground Pound. A lot of classes in this tier get Ground Pound. And what Ground Pound is it's an area of effect spell. So in a radius around you, if you use Ground Pound, it pushes people into the air. It causes them to jump and damages them.
Awesome. I like Ground Pound. Those are like the greatest things.
That sounds like fun. Montegro. I'm thinking, have you ever thought of adding the class Chicken King?
Well, maybe as a donation thing, but
yeah.
I don't.
He likes chicken.
Well, no. Like the idea I had was you're able to summon chickens to attack people. That's like one idea.
Holy crap!
Just imagine it. Like,
I mean, but I can't force. The thing is, I can't force chickens to attack people. It's changing exactly how the mob acts, but I can give them the chicken summon ability, perhaps.
Yeah, that'd be as confusing as when you put that sheep in front of Danielle. It's just like, peace.
I thought that was pretty awesome. Earlier, when I was fighting Daniela, she charged up to me, and it was back when we still had Mob Catcher. Mob Catcher is gone now, by the way. I threw a sheep down right in front of her as she was about to kill me.
I don't think anybody knows.
And I ran back and she was like, "What? Peace?" Because it was a white sheep. So I ran up and finished her off.
I don't think anybody knows who Daniela is.
LG's sister.
Creeper.
Yeah, female creeper.
But what she didn't know is that she had to kill the sheep and then place the white wool, and then it would have been peace.
Well, yeah,
had she
then
done
she
that,
would have
she would
declared
have
peace.
No, Mom. She came into to me wondering, why did he do that? Why did he put the sheep in front of me? I thought it was peace.
Best distraction technique ever. Which brings me over to druids. I mean, I didn't want to talk about them until later, but actually, yeah. I'll wait till later to cover druids. But okay, another one of the branches of the swordsman class is in the tier 4 system is Royal Dragoon. Now, what a dragoon is it's a knight with the ability to super jump, and then when they land, they damage the enemy.
Wait, so is that like a super jump ground pound combination thing?
Sort of, but you have to activate Death from Above, which is what the skill's called, that allows you to damage when you're falling. But yeah, pretty much. Now the only difference, the new things you get in Royal Dragoon is you get an ability called Cleave, which it's an ability that activates itself. Like, you have to activate it, but it lasts with you for a while. It's like the one ability. The one ability allows you to run a bit faster.
I like one.
Cleave, what it does is it damages anything in front of you. Like, if you use it and then you start attacking one thing, anything in around that will get damaged as well. And at that one ability, you get a max target of 3. So, say 4 skeletons are in front of you and you're attacking one. 2 skeletons next to it will be attacked as well, but not the third. Or the fourth, I mean. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And then Royal Dragoons also get Fear, and Ground Pound, and Basher. What Basher is it allows you to do like a passive chance of stun.
Oh, cool.
On the enemy.
That sounds awesome.
And then the other branch of the swordsman class is Crusader. Crusader becomes Paladin. I'm trying to open it right now.
Is that like...
Go on.
Is that like kind of like priest added stuff?
Yeah. So I mean, as a knight, you get 3 different things. You can be like this jumping guy that does damage that way. You can be like an even stronger knight. The only fault of Paladin and Dragoon is that your damage increase is not as much as if you chose Lord Knight. But as Paladins, or as Crusaders, rather, you start to get the ability of priests and acolytes, so you can heal everyone as well as protect them. And so it's like the true tank support class.
Oh, cool.
Paladins get an ability called Crusader Strike, which for the life of me, I cannot remember right now exactly what it does, but it does something. And it's special. They also get the ability Antidote, so they can cure you if you're poisoned. Grace, which allows them, I think it's like 5 minutes after they get reborn to be PvP free. And Magic Armor, which reduces skill damage to them. If that makes sense. So like if someone uses an ability on them, it only does 75% of what it's supposed to do.
I like the increased health that we get as we level.
Yep, that's it gets much and much and much more as the tiers go on. Merchant class, actually, I've been having a big problem with the merchant class.
What's wrong with them?
I could only think of one thing to make you guys. The entire time was like merchants become blacksmiths, which become whitesmiths, which become silversmiths. So at tier 4, you get the choice of switching from a whitesmith to a silversmith or a woodsman. A woodsman is where you still get the ability of the whitesmith, but your merchant abilities get less of an increase from here on out. Like, I don't even think I'm going to increase your chances of double drops from there on. In fact, I should probably decrease them. But you instead get more towards your axe damage. Like, you deal much more damage with your axes than anything else.
It was like a switch from like a passive class,
to a fighting class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, I'd rather stick with the resource gathering. Awesome.
I think it was a much needed change of how it works.
Yeah.
Anyway, mages, after you go to tier 2, you get 4 choices of where you can go.
Oh, that's like a confusing one.
Number 1 is necromancers. Necromancers get the ability to summon hostile mobs. You get 2 hostile mobs with necromancer, and then 2 more with blood mage. I'm not going to tell you which ones, because I'll wait till later for that. But blood mages, I mean, you get stuff like Life Tap, which is an ability where like you can switch your health with your mana. So say you're very low and you're in the middle of an intense battle. What you can do is you can use the ability Life Tap, which makes it so instead of your skills drawing from your mana, they also draw from your health. Very dangerous, very risky, but I mean it could be necessary. You never know. You also get the ability Sap Strike, which hurts the enemy and heals you. So if in a real bind, you can use Life Tap and then Sap Strike to start healing yourself from the enemy.
Hey, Mont, I want to bring this up a bit. Are you gonna allow people being able to use buckets on other land, or you ever gonna stop that?
We'll cover that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, add it to the changelog if you guys want.
I will.
Just a heads up, from here on out, I've got a rough idea after Blood Mages what to do with the next ones. I mean, High Wizards, yes, I've already done them, but I've only got a rough idea of what I've done because, you know, again, most Tier 4 classes aren't done with coding. The other branch of the mage class is the Magician, which allows you to cast even more strong spells, and then Magicians become High Wizards. Druids allow you to summon passive mobs like pigs and sheep. But
that'd be the way to go with fighting. Sheep.
Yeah. Earlier we were talking about, you know, fucking around with the enemy. Druids are definitely the class for that. As a druid, like one of my favorite funny ones is where you summon a tree.
I like that one. Yeah.
It's like a 45-second tree wherever you summon it, and it just comes up right in front of the enemy, and that is hilarious to me.
I'm gonna get you out of my face.
Like if you get the block exactly where they're standing on it, just imagine, because you can start suffocating them with a 45-second tree.
You know what would be funny if it was like a jungle tree, so they start climbing it, and they don't even notice, and then it disappears, and they all fall all the way down.
No, I think it actually ends up being a normal tree, which is a little bit sad, but...
Hey, no, Mont, imagine this situation. Hey, guys, look at this jungle tree that just came out of nowhere. Just climb it.
Climb off
and it just disappears.
They're like a tier 1, so they have like no hearts.
And you're like right at the top, and you're like, yes! And disappear, drop.
I mean, 45 seconds is actually a pretty long time if you think about it.
Big time.
I mean, I can't decrease it, but...
It also depends on which type of jungle tree. The really big ones.
It won't be a jungle tree.
Well,
it's gonna be a regular tree.
I know.
That'd be cool if it like worked by biome. Like if you were in the coastal biome,
cool,
you'd get like a
If
pine tree.
it was in a desert biome, what would it be?
Probably a regular tree.
Be a bush.
Yeah,
You get a bush.
Big cactus. That's what it would be.
Bush appears. Oh, cactus. Oh.
That'd be sweet. That'd be a nice one.
Come on,
Cactus.
I'll get on coding it.
Yeah.
But no promises.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I got a little bit of heartburn there. But Master Druids. That's the next class of Druid. I'm not exactly sure all of the abilities yet, but I know 3 of the new ones that you get with Master Druid. It's going to be cow, sheep, so you can summon up those 2 in Master Druid, and you get the ability to summon a dirt wall in front of the enemy, just to fuck with them.
That's nice.
Because again, Druid's more of like a fun fuck around mage class.
Actually, I like the web thing that the mages have, because when I was fighting a mage, he like spun down the web so many times. Every time I run by that spot of land, there's still a web. Just the cross of web is still there.
If you go,
they don't disappear.
No, most of them did, but that one didn't for some reason. I don't know.
And
maybe it was just like spammed, and maybe he summoned it twice on one spot. That's something to look into.
Also, you can't destroy it.
Oh, you can't?
No, I tried like many times and it didn't work.
Good thing I didn't try to break out of it.
Is it on land or something?
Yeah, it was on
land.
I mean, and like someone else has claimed territory.
Oh no,
No,
just middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Anyway, the next branch for mage class is battle mage. Battle mage is where you can use your you can still use all your elemental abilities. This is actually the hardest class for me to for me to work on because I'm running out of ideas for what they can do exactly. But battle mages at the very basic level, they get the ability to imbue any sort of powers on their swords, which are what knights can do depending on which subclass they choose.
Nice, awesome.
Yeah, so battle mages is pretty much that. Like, you get all the stuff of wizards up to that point, and you get better armor and better weapons. But your magery is going to suffer. I'm just putting that out there right now.
I like how most, like, some classes, even though you start off in, like, a weird area, you can still end up back in, like, some kind of, like, fighting class.
Archers. One of the biggest problems I've had with coding archers are that I didn't have anything to branch them off to.
Really?
Because if you start them off as archer, and then they move to hunter, and then they move to ranger, and at that point I was like, wow, this is like the most boring tree I've ever had. It's not a tree, it's a line.
Power Ranger.
I mean, you do get the subclasses like fire arrows, ice arrows, and thunder arrows, but that's outside of those, that's all archers get is like one line of things. So what I decided to do with tier 4 for archers is actually split them up. You can become a sniper, which further increases your archery abilities, or you can be a trapper.
Trapper?
A trapper, you can for the cost of TNT, for one of the trapping abilities, I think it's 1 TNT you can place down, but it creates what like a mine. Like, you place a mine 1 block underneath where you're standing, and it'll blow up. And I think it's coded so that it doesn't do any damage. But so you plant a trap, say like it's a mine, all right, and as soon as an enemy steps onto it, bam, it'll explode.
But it'll like not cause any damage to him?
Oh, it'll cause damage to them.
Oh.
I'm not sure if the archers will be cause damage, but to the enemy.
I feel like
but
it
not
should.
to the land. I'm not sure if it does damage to land. If it does, I mean, I don't see a problem with it. I mean, you're not supposed to be planting traps inside your own town unless you're ready to sacrifice that.
Or you're an idiot.
Either way. But pretty much, like, if an enemy steps on it, bam, they explode. That's the end of that trap. But that's kind of cool. So what trappers get to do with it is they get to play traps for the enemy. They step on it, explode. I mean, their archery ability does not raise as much as if they switched over to sniper.
No, I think it'd be really cool for the trapper people if they can lay traps with actual leaves. And, like, let's say somebody steps onto it and they fall into, like, a 4x4 pit of dirt. Or whatever's under it, like cactus.
Oh, no, I mean, they get stuff like they can entrap you later on, not in Trapper. Trapper doesn't get this ability yet, but in the next tier I've already planned for tier 5, they get another trapping ability, which is a more masterful planting of TNT. Instead of 1 TNT they plant 4.
Ooh.
And they get to encase you in glass.
Haha, that sounds funny as hell.
And it suffocates you.
Oh, nice. People can watch you as you die.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
That's a nice trapper ability. It's because I would have trapped them in web, but maybe I'll work on that.
So
that's what trappers get. They get lesser increases in their archery ability, but hey, they get that.
They get those really cool things. Anyway, anything else, Mont? Or is that?
Yes. Yes, there is.
So much.
But I mean, that's what I was. One of the things I struggled with mostly was I was thinking, well, if I make trapper, then can I keep making trapper for more and more tiers? Because the one of the things is like, okay, well, if I can't continue it for more tiers than just 1, then I might as well just make it into a subclass. So here they are, much later on in the archer's life, but there you go. Okay. Finally, we're going to wrap up this whole hero discussion. In the Acolyte branch, you follow along, you get to become a priest. Actually, from cleric, you can become a monk. And a monk can become a champion, and pretty much, I mean, just think of them as fist fighters.
Dude, this might be off topic, but the thing about the monk is that last week when I went to Walmart, I saw a monk buying Cheez-Its. I'm being completely honest. Full-blown monk. Asian, the orange robes, the shoes.
Well,
Those
they're a
are around.
Buddhist. They're a Buddhist.
My bad.
It's a Buddhist monk.
Buddhist one could.
Be
And
more
he's-
sensitive, LG. Damn it.
My bad. And basically, he was buying Cheez-Its. I saw him hold a box of Cheez-Its.
Okay.
And I was just laughing.
Why
my
you gotta
ass
pick
off.
on monks for what they choose to eat?
I don't know.
Why you gotta be such a dick?
Thought it was funny seeing a monk just buy Cheez-Its at Walmart.
Well,
I
you're
know it
a
was a
mean
monk.
person.
Like, what if he was in a costume?
He could be. I don't know. But it
Yeah,
was
It's
well,
Halloween down in Albania.
I'm in
Dang.
Florida, dumb.
You never know. I don't know what it's like down there. Anyway, so yeah, monks. Pretty much think of them as fist fighters with enhanced abilities like they get to light their fists on fire, and by that I mean they don't literally light their fists on fire, but when they punch something, it lights on fire.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like,
Anyway, so that one gets pretty basic after monk. It becomes champion, where they get stronger, and after that it's whatever. But priests, I was like, okay, I'll make priest. And I was like, okay, hold up. I'm already coming up with all of these abilities for necromancers, and necromancers are pretty much dark priests. So what if I just started making a dark priest? So priests, after you master priest, you can become a high priest, which further increases your healing abilities, or a dark priest, where you pretty much steal life from everyone
Awesome.
and like poison people. And one of the abilities that I'm going to give them is poison gas, which is it's an area of effect spell. So certain radius, you poison everything.
nice.
So dark priests are
Awesome.
going to get pretty intense for an attack, but as Angry said, everything gets an attack
Yeah.
later on. So
It
okay,
can
that's
change.
that's it for the hero system. I mean,
That
I
was
could
a
cover
long,
more, but that was a long time.
really long.
I actually
Anyway.
have one more question though.
Mhm.
Is there like a possible way to find out how many hearts you have? Because I have no clue.
Yeah.
I have not run into a way to figure out exactly how much health you have, besides
Damn
me
it.
obviously telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, later. I mean, if we create a wiki,
Wiki.
that's an if, because I
Wiki,
don't know
not
if we're
wiki.
gonna. I don't know if we're gonna do it for real. I may just talk to my little brother about creating maybe a Flash thing that I could update on the website.
Cool.
But if we do, I'm going to be putting like small information about each class and how much health you have, and give you some sort of way to calculate how much you have. Oh, sorry, heartburn again.
Ooh.
You probably should not have ate that sugar cookie.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's English.
yeah. Yes.
Well, no.
All right, so next on our change log, if you guys
Number
are still
2.
there. Number 2. Wow, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
So next time we talk about hero system, I won't go into so much detail, but
Well, this is the first time talking
Well,
about it, so you had to
yeah.
inform everybody and everything.
Anyway,
Right.
continue on.
So, item 2 is I'd like to discuss with you guys the possible removing of lockpicking on our server. I actually ran into a forum post on our website earlier today where someone was saying that they didn't want to play on our server anymore, and they weren't going to log in again because their stuff got stolen early on when we became a PvP server. But we decided, okay, everyone, we're peacetime right now. We'll wait after a certain point, and then you can start stealing stuff. Someone went around and actually started stealing all their stuff. And then they lost it all, and then they were really mad about the new locking system because they didn't understand it. And long story short, I'd like to discuss the removal of the lockpicking system. I mean,
Well, the thing is, this is a PvP server, so being able to steal and stuff like that.
oh yeah, that's granted, but if you want to break into someone's chest, I mean, you can still do that. If you create a TNT cannon and launch it at their house and blow it up. But the whole thing with the lockpicking system is even if the person is offline, the way the lockpicking system works is it bypasses everything and then allows you to open anything. So even if I restrict your ability to break into people's stuff while they're offline, say like if I tried to use factions to block you from opening doors and chests while people are not online, you can't. I mean, you can still do that with the lockpicking system as it is.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Like,
So-
you can't do this, but it still works.
Yeah, so I'd like to. What do you guys think? Should we just remove it entirely and then?
I think that we should remove it, but thieves should have the ability to do so.
Yeah, it would make sense for thieves to know how to lockpick.
Well,
It's
I mean, yeah, but I can't specifically give that as an ability because it's a separate plugin.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
So
if
you
could-
see where the dilemma
Well,
lies,
can't you, work your magics
and
and,
make it into an actual skill. I guess
but how long would it take is my question.
a long
And what
time.
tier would we put it? Really? It would take that long?
It would take a long time. It's someone else's code first of all, so I have to break into their source code, and then
Well-
I've got to translate it to the hero system. And even then, this problem would still persist because then we'd have thieves lock picking into everyone's things when they're offline.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking, why not we just remove it, leave the
Lockpicking?
ability to sneak into people's packs and steal their stuff for thieves because that's already a skill. But instead, just take lockpicking out entirely and leave it to people to build a TNT cannon and blow up the chest to access it.
I guess.
Other than that, I mean, I don't see why to have the lockpicking system if we're gonna have to blow up their stuff anyway.
True. But
Um,
it's
You know.
it's like I can't think.
So who's for the removal? I mean, I am.
I'd probably say I'm for it. Because,
I guess-
like, you could have a priest sneaking into people's chests and then just be playing weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
So I'm saying we just probably remove it.
I guess we'll have to.
Until something better comes along.
Yeah, so like just remove it, but in case, like
No,
later.
I'll talk to the chest plugin guy and maybe have him work in something in his code, something.
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll cover that later.
That's-
So
Well, anyway, next.
item 3. Who wants to announce this one?
Angry.
New show length times, yay!
Yay!
Yeah. So as I've noticed, we're doing much more than people do in terms of episodes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I went over to a few things, and people are doing 5-minute episodes, 10-minute episodes, 15-minute episodes, but no one's doing 30 plus.
Yay.
And that's something we've been doing for a while. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm gassing. I don't know. I'm like burping now.
Burp.
So we're doing much more than other people are. And one of the concerns that was raised much earlier when we decided to do the show time change was people don't exactly have enough time to watch our episodes entirely. So
And then if you
I mean,
miss one day, it's a snowball effect. Every day just keeps piling up.
yeah, because then you get another 30 plus minutes you got to watch.
Yeah, but if we do stick with 10 minutes or 15 minutes, dude, we record for long amount of times. Or
Yeah, but with that, then we could have a lot of backlog.
yeah,
And-
but
and
if
say
we
we
have
start
too
a
much
map.
backlog,
Say we start a map and then we don't get to it until a long time. With this, we'd have enough time so that we can do that and then add to it so that we can get the whole thing done out of the way.
yeah, but when is that
Okay, well,
normally-
how about this, okay? I mean, LG's against it, Angry and I are for it. How about we give it a couple weeks trial time?
Mhm.
And by that, I mean, we'll be releasing the podcast as a full, hour plus, whatever it ends up being. If it's a 10-minute episode, whatever. But, I
Yes,
mean,
too
in
long.
terms of actual shows, I'm sorry, my bowl almost crashed off my desk. So, how about for the next couple weeks, because I'm going to be really busy, I know entirely, because I'm still coding the Tier 4 system. I've got finals coming up. I have a few research papers I got to write. The newest one having to do with something that I'm going to have to tell you guys a little later. I should probably have added it to the list. Angry, if you could just put question mark virus on the show notes. Not in the changelog.
Oh, whoops.
So, now I forgot what I was saying. So, since I'm going to be really busy in the next couple weeks, I don't exactly have a lot of time with you guys to actually record episodes. So if we do this, we'll double that time. Okay, we'll have like twice the amount of episodes as we usually would, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think
my
like the
question
best
is,
time is 20. It's a nice even time if we were to switch.
I feel like 20, 25 minutes is like a good amount of time.
I
That's
don't
my
think
opinion.
well then we're just decreasing by 5, LG. Stupid.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying
a little bit, a couple minutes, maybe above 15, at the very
Like
most.
when
Okay.
I used to watch a lot, 20 was the best, and if it went like 2 minutes over, I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
So yeah, I'm saying maybe a couple minutes over 15 for the next couple weeks until everyone gets their schedule sorted away, because you guys have your school years coming to an end. But I
Yep.
know that gets easier for you because you guys are in high school instead of college.
Yeah.
I've got papers and stuff to write.
That, and you have a job and a life.
Yeah, so I'd
Ugh.
like to have a little more time. So we'll give it a couple weeks. If we end up liking it, and if the viewers end up liking it, I mean, comment below. Tell us what you think about times.
Comment below.
Well, if you're watching this on YouTube.
Wait, YouTube? What?
Yeah, we're gonna post this as an episode on our channel.
Oh, really now?
Yeah, fancy things I can do with my computer, isn't there?
Well, then I thought, wouldn't it be not called a podcast, but something else? I don't
Well,
know.
it's a podcast, but you can, how else are we going to tell people about the podcast except putting it on our channel and being like, you can watch it here, but you can download it as an audio thing and listen to it while you go jogging,
Oh!
if you do that sort of thing.
And you
Or on
can
the
laugh
bus.
as well while watching.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about us yelling at you, because reasons.
I'll still yell at you.
Stop laughing.
Meanie.
Stop laughing. You're
better
interrupting
not.
me. You sons of bitches. You're interrupting me.
Oh, fine. You made him or her trip. Idiot.
All right, yeah, but yeah, okay. So long story short, the new we'll give it a couple weeks. Right, I'm just gonna erase item 5 on that list. Cover that maybe another time. Wait until tier 4 is done. Delay on server public. Oh right, yeah, real life stuff getting in the way. Papers, gotta write them. Server being public is gonna be pushed back a little further. Keep listening to the podcast to figure out when exactly it'll be. I'm not saying it'll be announced in this episode, but yeah. LJ, I think the next one's you.
Sweet. Anyway, next one is weekly snapshot. Basically, for the next snapshot, they introduced books, being able to write in books, the way you just type it in and write.
So what, is it like paper on your screen that you can type in?
Well, yeah,
it's
there's
like
an
a
actual
GUI that opens
Yeah.
and you can type it up.
But
So it's
And,
like Notepad.
yeah, but the recipe has changed for books. You have to use 3 paper and 1 leather to make a book, and to write in it, you need a book and an ink sac and a feather. That's how to write in it.
And
after,
it's really cool because when you're typing, you could like hit done, and what that would do, it would
you
you
have
could
to
put
write
it away for later. And then once you're fully done, you don't want to edit it anymore. You'd sign it, and then it'd be like all nice and done and signed.
like you sign it with a title and everything, and then after it's then it's completely done, and it has that effect that
Like glowy stuff, like
that-
enchanted.
yeah, it has that enchanted effect, and you just put your cursor or your mouse over the book, and it'll say the title by whoever, and like that. But you can't edit it, nor can anybody else edit it.
Can you
I don't
copy
know.
it?
I don't know. I don't think you can. That's the problem. I don't
Well,
think
I
you
mean,
can.
Well, I mean, what if they worked out something pretty simple, like you put the written in book in a 2x2 crafting thing, and then you have a blank book next to that, and that would just copy the written book over.
That'd be cool, but they didn't say anything about that in the
Get on it,
snapshot.
Jeb. You fucker.
Hey, don't call him a fucker, asshole.
No.
You should
So,
also get on making the
Dick.
flatland higher.
Oh, I also saw that there's like a bug fix that before you couldn't use a silk touch pickaxe to use ice, even though
Well, they fixed that.
Well, that's less of a bug. That's more of just something that they took out.
Well, they
No,
in the
it's a bug.
snapshot they added different color slabs.
Oh yeah.
But there is a little bit of a glitch where if you know how like you put the slabs under something and you get like the top half of the slab.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know. They're probably gonna fix that in the next snapshot. But for now, those slabs are all plain wood.
Yeah, it's like the plain old oak,
Regular
I
wood.
guess. Is that what the?
Well, I mean, introducing new wood colors was a bit of a jump, I guess.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait till they get that all entirely finished, and then they get, like stairs
Yeah.
correctly colored and fences and stuff. Actually, I don't think they can do fences, can they? Because no matter what, if you make sticks, they're still going to be regular wood.
Yeah. Well, I
Unless
did
maybe
it.
they rework the fence recipe.
Yeah.
And
But,
I think fences are okay because those are, I don't know.
Hey, Ma, you think this is a time to start with Smithy, or do you want to? Because I kind of want to say some stuff about what I want added to Minecraft. On?
Hello.
No, I'm reading the change log, and I'm taking a look, and I'm like, keep bucket use on other faction land?
I was confused too. I was like,
Oh,
why would
okay,
you
like,
run?
What is that?
No. That
What
was
were you
something-
doing there?
Like,
No, that
Oh,
you
you mean like
put
lava?
water.
Okay, so that's something you like interrupted me with earlier. Like that was
Yeah.
on the change log, you fucker. Why would you do that, LG?
What?
So mean.
And then he's messing with
Shut up, shut up.
And now, what are you doing? You're like messing around with the show notes.
Shut up!
You're just like quickly like enter. Okay, angry stuff.
I hate you.
We should
All
like
right.
show what we type on this.
Okay, so we spent a lot of time on the change log. Let's move over to Smithy. Smithy is like a blacksmithy. What we want in Minecraft.
Yes.
Ingrid, I think you tried to speak up in the change log about what you wanted.
Yeah. In like the flat maps, how it's great for building stuff in there, but it's too low. Like sometimes, if I'm working with like redstone, I feel like I don't have enough. But like with the slimes, it's just awful. There's
Well-
way too many. They need to do
Maybe
something with
like
slimes.
increase the height above the slime level. But what if
Yeah.
maybe instead of just setting it as some sort of standard, how about they give you some sort of slider? Like you can use a slider to select how high it'll be.
Oh yeah, and then
That'd
like
be pretty cool.
when they
No,
reach
but,
the slime limit, they should definitely like label slime limit so you know where that is, because that's very annoying when you're in a map and all you hear is.
Yeah, but the thing is, aren't they able to actually disable that themselves? Because like
No,
slime-
no, you would go to peaceful mode. That's
Well-
good, but if you're doing an adventure map and it has to be on like hard mode, there's slimes.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure in the generation they can actually edit to whether slimes can, or whether chunks are slime chunks or not.
Well, no, I mean if you're using cheats and you're using shit like world edit.
Well, no.
It'd be
I
much
mean, like,
easier if they just
actual source generation code is what I'm saying.
Actually, what is
I don't
cool
think so.
is
Yeah.
how you can have cheats now in the
Oh yeah,
snapshot.
that was like the.
I don't know. I heard about that on the Shaft while I was listening to them.
Oh yeah.
You
They were
can toggle them
talking
on.
about they were talking about it, and they raised a good point. Doesn't that? I feel bad because okay, so say you start a survival series and you keep going on and you're having the time of your life and you're farting bubbles or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh well, I just fell in the lava very unfairly. Let me enter into survival mode real quick and give myself my stuff back. Because
No. That's not.
no
that's-
matter what, LG, no matter what, you can enter into creative mode, right?
No, there's an
Mark.
ability to remove the. There's like a command where you can remove cheats.
It's-
You know when you're like
Yeah,
in
when
that
you're at the
second
GUI.
thing where you can say, okay, so I don't want this structures to be built.
Mhm.
In that area, there's gonna be a bonus chest thing where you could put that on or off, or allow cheats.
Yeah.
the
I
only
don't know. I
problem
mean,
is-
not many people are going to really know about that, and then when they start their single player, they're going to be like, "Oh, well, I'll just enter into this real quick." Because no matter what, even I fall prey to this. Once in a while, I'll catch myself thinking, "Hey, I'm going to enter into to game mode run real quick and like fly back home because I'm not, because the ability is there. It's there,
Yeah,
so I
but
can take it. So
the thing is, though, the thing is, I'm pretty sure when you make the new world, it's not going to be checked. I'm pretty sure it's just going to have.
No, it is. They have
Sure?
it
it's
set
checked by
so that-
default, I think. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yep, I checked it out.
I don't think it should be.
No, they used to not have it like that, but I don't know why they decided, okay, this is a really good idea. We should have this.
I don't think it should
I
be
guess they
default.
wanted to give the single player people, no matter what, the
Yeah.
default check.
I mean, giving them the bonus chest for beginning, I guess default that's all right, but putting
No,
the
that's
cheats,
not even default. That's the default off.
Well,
Which is really confusing.
Speaking of the bonus chest, I mean, what do you guys think about that? I mean, I still think I'm on the border because that's sort of cheating because you're still generating items in for yourself, but
Yeah.
well,
I don't
it's just,
really like it that much.
maybe
like-
maybe if they rework that system somehow, where it's not just like only if you start, maybe it's if you survive a set amount of days, that chest generates even more items. And maybe it doesn't
would
look
be
like a
cool.
regular chest, maybe it's like a golden chest.
like a special little chest that
Yeah,
items.
like some, the enchantment
Oh,
thing, so it's all
like
shiny.
no, like you can collect it.
Well,
but
maybe
like,
not shiny, but like a golden chest. Like, and that's also something I want to see. I want to see some more. I want to see some more chests. I want to see some things like you can create a silver chest or an iron chest or
that
obsidian
actually-
chest, like colored chests.
I remember there was a game I played on my phone where they do that exact same thing. Like what it does is if you need more space, you have to make this certain kind of chest, and there's a really rare chest called a bottomless chest, and basically like each chest has like 12 slots to put items in, and the bottomless chest has like 72 pages,
Those would be like hard
times
to
12.
make, though.
It's really rare to find them though. I've only found like one piece. And I can't play the game right now because it keeps
Well, I mean,
crashing.
I'm not talking about like maybe a bottom. Though that would be kind of cool. Maybe not entirely a bottomless chest.
It's not
But you know
really
how
bottomless.
there's like an item limit in wooden chests as they are right now.
Yeah.
Maybe wooden chests would be even smaller in a future update, and you can create like an iron chest, which will be larger, and a gold chest, which will be like maybe the largest,
Well, like
or maybe
when
a
it
diamond chest.
Give gold an actual purpose in Minecraft, because right now they don't really have anything at all.
The only
Gold
purpose
definitely needs something.
is like just for healing if you can for like alchemists. But like gold needs an
Gold needs a purpose.
yes, gold
It
needs
has-
an actual purpose, not just creating these items which are sort of useless or like
Well, I mean, yeah,
alchemy.
it seems like gold is more of a
And nuisance.
more of a fun item than anything. It's
Oh.
it's stuff like powered rails and
or like decoration.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
nothing you can really make too much out of. It's,
Yeah, but,
it's
like,
stuff
I-
like it's decorative.
Yeah, but I wish like it actually had a really cool purpose. Like it could be made to make this epic item that can, like as an example, make you jump 15 blocks high, or like if you eat it, you can breathe underwater for 15 minutes, or
You don't want to eat gold. Are you stupid?
Well, there's
Or maybe
gold
maybe you can make all of the blocks edible, and depending on which block is edible, you get like a
dirt.
certain disease.
Imagine
And like
eating
if you
dirt.
eat gold, you get like lead poisoning.
Well,
and then you
there's
just
such a thing- Well, there's such a thing as edible gold, so you know.
Or maybe you get cancer. Your just arm just gets cancerous and you just falls right off, and then you can't use it until you die.
You're like in combat. Oh god, there goes my.
Oh,
Can you hold it up? I gotta put my arm back on.
I done cut your arm off.
It's merely a flesh wound.
Exactly.
Just eat. You know, it'll be healed. Trust me.
You can eat your,
Just
then
some
you can eat your
balance.
diamond
You're good.
sword and
Swords
you know,
followers.
shit.
Throwing up torches and swords. Ow.
And then if you eat a diamond sword, you I don't know, you internal bleeding. I can't think of much else that'll happen there.
If you
I
eat
never
would
seen
like
anyone-
bleeding.
I've never seen anyone try to eat diamonds. So
Well, what
God,
happened?
that's
would
gotta
not
be
eat that.
painful. Like imagine like eating an individual diamond and trying to poop that out.
I was thinking.
Like there you go. Your ass is just torn right out.
Oh god. So
Oh,
Yay.
sorry. Oh, what happened to Timmy? Well, he tried to eat a diamond,
He ate it, but he couldn't get rid of it.
And then he tried to poop it, and
So yeah.
well, now he's dead.
How would he die? Ah, not at liberty to say.
LG tried to drink the lava. Didn't work so well.
My
He's kind of dead.
my insides are obsidian now,
And then where you die, there's like a small puddle of lava.
coming out of my stomach.
It's like
No,
tipped over
like your
bucket.
stuff's already. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like the really thin water layer.
That'd be
Christ.
friggin' hilarious. No, imagine I'm trying to think. Imagine eating endstone. What would you think would happen? No, what if
turn
you
it-
Become
you turn
really
into an
tall and
Enderman?
quick. Yeah. Tall, quick, and teleport.
And in an extremely 1 out of 2,000 chance, you become an ender dragon. Just fly
I
away.
believe I can fly.
That'd be awesome.
I believe I can fly. Okay, so long story short, what do you guys think of the chests?
Oh, that's the conversation.
Well,
Like, how far did we go
I
from
don't
just
know.
talking about chests?
We keep
really
wandering.
far into it. But no, as for the chests, I'll be a bit honest. When I first played Minecraft, like this is first extremely newbie LG playing Minecraft, I had no clue what to do. I've only seen one video of Minecraft. This is
Dirt
me
chest.
no, like this this amazing town built, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna try that. And I had no clue what to do. Like, I didn't even know how to make any tools. But then again, I was like 11 or 12. So, extremely newbie. And the chest might, like, help certain noobs, you know.
So LG,
start.
is this a ding or is this gonna be a no to different chests?
I'll be honest, I say they deserve it. Certain people who don't know how to play at all.
I give it a yes. Angry?
I'd say yes, but a little bit limited. I wouldn't just go around making like a billion types of chests, 'cause that's crazy. Maybe
yeah.
gold, silver, not really diamond. I think that just those would really be it, plus the wood.
Or you know, if you really want to copy Terraria, go for obsidian chests.
I wasn't talking about Terraria, but whatever.
Well, no, I'm just
I didn't
it's
know.
there.
I
Walls
was
entered the
actually
chat.
thinking like,
Oh, hello, Wall.
no obsidian.
Wall, quickly type any ideas you've got for things you want to add to Minecraft. And John and Slick, feel free to, you guys just feel free to go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the
we
name
forgot-
changing. We didn't mention that.
Yeah. They're thinking about adding name changing to, so you don't have to keep your name in case I don't want to be El Joker 2002 anymore. I could just be like Montegro _ Be like, yeah, I'm actually
Chicken
Montegro now.
liver.
I actually like what John said. Trees. I would like an apple tree. I don't like how
Oh, like-
they
like,
knock it down.
Okay, yeah, like new types of trees. I can feel that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
palm trees,
Then you can add like bananas.
coconut
And then
nuts.
the cocoa trees. They said they were gonna mention that, but they didn't. They didn't.
Yeah, like would it make sense if jungle trees dropped
Coconuts.
cocoa beans? You think
I don't
that
know.
makes-
I don't exactly know what cocoa trees really look like.
I remember like seeing
wonder.
somewhere the cocoa bean like grows in jungles. It's like a sort of a rare thing back then, but now it's not since you can get cocoa from nearly anywhere.
And now I'm a bit focused on bananas. I'm thinking, okay, so if you get a banana tree, it has a block underneath each leaf, and it's a banana block. It's like a bunch of bananas.
Like
You
a
break
vine
it.
block.
You break it and you get like individual bananas, like you would a watermelon,
Yeah.
and then you can put all those bananas back together to a banana bunch.
That'd be awesome, but
That's so cool. And then monkey, and then that would like add like
Oh.
monkey pets and like, oh man,
man, I'd
Oh.
love monkeys. They'd be able to like climb
yeah,
everywhere.
like throw poop blocks at you.
And then you could ride a monkey. That'd be so cool.
Oh,
ride
that'd
a
be
monkey
funny.
up a tree.
No, angry. They grow up to become an ape.
And then you could ride the ape.
Yes.
Just have an ape army just rule the desert.
Good-a-goosh, 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 good-a-goosh.
That'd be
I
awesome.
actually looked it up. Cocoa trees, they actually kind of look like a jungle tree. They look like oddly shaped coconuts.
Yeah.
So-
See what I said?
They'd be good just adding those randomly.
But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I give in favor of trees, new trees,
Yeah,
and bananas.
New trees would be nice.
Oh,
All right,
horses,
and what about bananas?
Oh,
Bananas.
Bananas,
is,
yes. Bananas, yes or no?
Fuck
LG, bananas,
yeah.
yes or no?
Fuck yeah!
What would you do with the peels?
You'd throw them on the ground.
You'd leave them on the ground and people would slip.
That'd be funny. Like a little slipping animation where like.
And no, I mean it wouldn't be something like you throw the banana and the banana peel goes on the ground. It'd be something like you eat a banana and where you just ate it, there's a banana peel.
That'd get so laggy. You just like drop banana peels everywhere when you're eating.
Yeah, but I think you should I think you should be able to place it, and no, like there's a chance for the banana peel to just disappear.
Well, I mean, if you slip on it, it's gone.
Angry, you're gonna eat the banana peel.
And every time you slip on it, you kind of fall over, and then they'd have to add falling animations.
Like I said, the falling animation would just be like you tripping and you like look at the sky or something, or like you trip forward, like there's a chance.
Disorienting you, and then maybe like hurt you
so
like one
buggy.
heart.
That'd be funny as hell, though. Just imagine.
You know how like teleporting is buggy now. Imagine if you fall and then you log out and then you log in. You're a block below where you logged out.
Oh God, that
Actually,
would
no, be
suck.
cool though. If it like launched you forward a little bit. Like it was kind of like the jump where you launched like forward a little bit if you slip.
Oh no, I just saw Wall's idea. The falling animation would be like sitting in a boat. Yeah, that'd be kind of okay. I could see that. Yeah, where you just sit
like
down, you fall on your ass instead of falling on your face.
That must look so funny that you're just walking, you see some guy, ugh.
And then they just like sit down with their legs spread and they're like, oh, I just slipped on a banana peel.
Yeah, with the legs.
And then they have
spread.
to right click the ground to stand back up.
No, but no, what I really want to see improved in Minecraft is swimming, because I'll be honest, I don't like the way you swim, where you're just basically walking in the water. It's
I don't
literally.
have much of an issue with it. I mean, it's...
Well, I don't, but I'd like it to see improved, like see it better. You know,
Well,
like
I mean, if we're talking like animations here in general, I mean,
better
why not throw in
swimming.
some dancing?
Yeah, you know that'd be awesome. Just be like
I'd
a
like to
slash
party
dance
rock
and
in
be like
Minecraft.
You like to what, Angry?
I'd like the party rock in Minecraft.
Yes, that's what
just
I'd
break
like
out
I'd like a
every
head banging
shuffle in.
animation. You know, do the worm.
do the worm. How would you do the worm in
That'd
Minecraft?
be very funny seeing that in Minecraft. Just some guy
I
doing
like
the
to
worm and
see
then the guy
some
falls on his
Oh,
butt.
look,
And you know, like blow a kiss animation.
Hugging
like,
animation.
I'm like this years old animation where you just kind of put your fist forward because you don't have fingers.
I'm this many years old. What?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That sort of thing. Yeah, animations, I can get behind that.
Talk to
Animations,
the
yes. Ding for animations.
Well, no, what I really love though is new boats, like where you can actually walk and it still moves. Like those really big pirate ships.
Oh,
You know-
you mean like all the plugins that I see where you can create like moving boats? Okay.
Well, yeah, something like that, or like in the mod, that one mod. Angry, you remember that mod?
Talking
where, like,
about mods now.
I'm sorry, mod, but it's.
He just called you mod.
I said
Oh.
mod.
He said,
You
"I'm
called
sorry,
me a
mod."
mod.
I did not call
You're
you a
good
mod.
to know.
You are
I'm not a mod.
You are not a mod. You are vanilla. You are vanilla.
Oh,
You're
now he's calling
unedited.
you a
That's
flavor.
just. I like vanilla, but I mostly
I like
like
vanilla.
strawberry better.
Whatever.
Strawberries.
fine, you're
Should have
strawberry.
called me a strawberry,
You're a
LG.
strawberry. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to call you strawberry.
He's fallen into a trap.
Damn it. It was super effective.
Anyway, so monkeys. Since we talked about bananas, I mentioned monkeys, and then
You
no
said
one ever
the
said
ape
yes
army.
or no.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be cool. More mobs. Nice. And then...
I remember, I think somebody said something about monkeys. Or like...
No. When the ocelots were new, they looked like in that hidden picture, it looked like it was a monkey. When
Oh
jungle-
yeah, that's right. Yeah, people were talking about monkeys very
Oh
early
yeah,
on.
I also remember a tweet Jeb said once, he wanted to create a panda in Minecraft, but like he doesn't know certain texture thingies to like actually make the panda.
Make it the panda.
Make it the
panda.
Make it the panda.
Actually, I like what Slick said. Water
Oh,
mobs.
yeah.
We need those.
Yeah,
we need more
yeah,
water
definitely.
mobs.
We need like stingrays that stab you through the chest so you instantly die.
Oh,
Oh,
so Steve Irwin.
well,
Oh, it's what?
no. What I
Too
really
soon?
like.
No,
Yeah,
not too soon.
man. I actually kind of like the guy. Anyway. No, I really
I don't
like
know.
some.
I don't know. I was always kind of on the edge about Steve Irwin because he was always pissing off animals.
Yeah,
He's
but
kind of a
every-
dick.
Everybody likes to
I
copy
liked him as a
him.
kid. Okay, he was entertaining to me. But
Just the way he talked is awesome. That's all.
yeah.
Yeah, but
But
still, no one should die from a stingray. Stingrays
Yeah.
are pussies. But
I like how he went through all that
No,
stuff and then to
but-
die of that.
yep.
Very, like,
no, but what I'd
wow.
really like to see is more underwater blocks, like an actual underwater block, like coral or actual fish.
Oh, I could see coral. They grow like cactus, just
Yeah.
underwater.
That'd be
No,
awesome.
maybe like get some peaceful fish in there and get some koi fish, some goldfish,
Like a piranha too.
sharks,
Maybe I wouldn't so much
water
say.
unicorns.
Yes, that'd
They
be
come
funny.
in, they act like stingrays and they stab you through the chest because they're
Wouldn't
assholes.
it just be like a narwhal?
No, but I remember seeing
No, angry, bottlenose dolphins. And then we have roving gangs of bottlenose dolphins that'll come up and like beat the crap out of you if
Actually,
you're in the water
didn't
too
we
long.
mention that earlier? Like a dolphin that you could tame and you could ride the ocean on a dolphin.
Yes, I would love to ride a dolphin. Just get a saddle and be like,
Well, why not just throw Shamu in there then?
just freaking ride the
Because he's
dolphin.
locked up. We don't own him.
Ride the dolphin.
Ride the dolphin. That's our motto. Ride the
Minecraft.
dolphin.
Ride the dolphin.
Yes.
Oh my god, there'd be like so many people doing stuff with like
Oh my God. And
the
then you're
arm on
like-
a boat. I'm
Yeah,
riding
then you just,
dolphins.
I'm riding on a dolphin, doing flips and shit.
It's
Yeah,
going
and then if you double jump, you do a flip.
That'd be awesome.
And of course, you need a saddle to ride them. But which
No,
reminds me,
saddles.
why haven't saddles gotten a
Recipe.
crafting recipe? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what the hell is it really that hard to put like, let's say 3 leather and 2 iron?
like
A vertical line of or wait, is it vertical? It's like
in
horizontal.
more creatures they have a craftable way to make saddles, and the way they made it, I actually like it. I don't remember it, but it was a really good way, and it actually looked like it would form a saddle. How
What?
it was made.
Like maybe like 3 leather across the top and then 2 iron on the side.
That's
Yeah,
what I
something
said.
Like that.
Yeah.
Who's dragging it out?
That's what I
You're
said.
like,
Yeah,
though.
you talk too much, LJ.
Shut up.
If we make it,
You were like
on the
trying to
left-
get to a you were like trying to get to a point, and then you were just like, oh, I'm going to talk about 5 hours about all the details up to that point.
Because I like being detailed, douche.
No.
Durga. Anyway, I have to.
Purgatory.
Durga. Is that what we've been saying this whole time?
Pretty much.
Anyway.
Yes.
All right, so we pretty much at this point said fuck it to any sort of ding or fall. We're just in
Yeah.
agreement. Birds? Why haven't we seen birds yet?
Yeah, I mean, like, the sky should be filled with certain air mobs. 'Cause,
Like I don't know. I'm gonna confess. I played a Minecraft clone the other day on my phone,
What
and
clone?
they had birds.
What
and
kind?
Well, I mean, they had like doves and like ravens and
What
stuff
was the
just flying
clone?
around.
Is what I'm curious about.
Oh,
What was
well, I'm not gonna tell you the clone's name. This is a Minecraft podcast.
Well, I just
It's
want to know.
stupid,
I
though.
just want to know.
No,
You don't even have it. It's for the Windows phone.
yeah,
I
it's
just
like
don't
it's
get
like
it.
the only Minecraft clone on the Windows phone.
Well, that's weird. I found like a bunch of them on the iPhone.
Yeah, well,
Well,
be quiet,
Don't.
you jerk.
Anyway,
Fun. my
I like
phone.
the More Creatures mod because it brings the whole game to life with how it adds everything. If they implemented some of the mobs.
And it's not so laggy, is it?
No, not really. No, not for me.
Hmm.
But you keep saying I have a supercomputer.
Well, yeah, you got a supercomputer, so. But I mean, it's still like if it would have been laggy enough to be an issue, it would have definitely lagged on your system.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
But,
You know how the Nether is so insanely laggy?
oh god, I hate it.
Some reason, I don't get this. My computer's somewhat retarded. If I play on Tiny, on the default texture pack, I lag every once in a while. If I play on a 64 by 64 texture pack on FAR, perfectly fine. I get like 30
Well,
FPS.
maybe it's actually how the map is loaded. So on FAR, you're still loading the further chunks.
Yeah, but how does that explain me? Where no matter what,
I don't know, you just suck.
You haven't.
oh fuck you, fuck you! I didn't even get to explain my thing.
You don't
just
even
said,
have
"Oh,
like
you
a graphics
suck."
card.
Well, yeah, you don't even have a graphics card.
True.
You're lucky enough to be running on FAR. So
Neither do I, but mine's an integrated card,
First
so
part
it's
of it is
technically there.
I bought this computer at Best Buy, so yeah.
Right. So I don't know. While we're still on the subject of mobs, why not penguins? I want to see penguins.
I
like that.
I
That'd
don't
be
see
cool.
what
And then we
you
get like the different species of penguins, like you know how cats came in, and then you got like fucking Arctic penguin, and then you why not like an Arctic biome, maybe like ice, just everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd
like
be
the
nice.
taiga.
Yeah,
I think just add more
less
mobs
like
per
Taigea,
biome.
but
Huh?
less like Taigea and more like Arctic. So
Taigea.
pretty much like it's frozen like glaciers in the
I think
water.
there is a tundra biome.
No,
I'm
what
not
I'd really
sure.
like to see is for adventurers, like a camp, like where you can actually set up an actual camp with a campfire, like
Maybe
a small
like a sleeping bag that you can
yes,
use
or like a
outside.
tent.
Oh, like I just said
Well,
portable
that's
bed.
that's
a
just
portable.
getting a bit complicated, LG.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, imagine you're like
That's like
5,000 blocks from home, and you're just like, I'm adventuring out to explore what Minecraft has, and it's time to camp and stuff like that.
Well, at that point, you just carve a little cave into the wall, and you just put down a bed, and you're like all set.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think a campfire and stuff would be really cool.
well, you
Well,
can have a
that's more
campfire.
among the
Put some
that's more-
netherrack down.
yeah, exactly. You just that's more a player built thing.
No, I'd really like chairs, like actual chairs to sit in. I don't.
Tables.
Well, the
Tables would be nice.
I'm kind of good enough with the stairs and the pressure plates on fences.
yeah.
close
Well,
enough.
I mean, I still want some like stable tables, and,
I'd
and maybe
like-
like the ability, like if you right click the table with an item, you like put that item on the table.
Oh, kind of
Yeah.
like pudding cake.
Well, less like cake, but more like if you right click the table, you can put like a bucket down.
Like
Oh,
the,
Just be
I,
like, I want
okay,
to put
so,
like my
like-
bucket on the table, or if I want to put a flower.
Oh,
yeah,
so,
that'd be cool.
So it's like some kind of like storage thing where it shows you.
Yeah, like a display case.
Yeah,
I mean, that'd
that'd
be
be cool.
awesome.
I like that.
But like,
I like that idea too. That's why I brought it up.
I'd like legitimate like chairs and tables that actually look like chairs and tables. Not.
Well, they
Yeah.
kind of do now.
That'd be really nice.
Get some fancy things in there. Maybe like a grandfather clock. That's what I want to see, a standing clock.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh, I would love to see like actual clocks on the wall. No,
Yeah,
plus,
get like a
Uh,
clock block up.
how about
Nobody
how
even
about
like
maps?
uses clocks.
Like being able to
maps?
put maps on walls.
Oh yeah, like paintings.
Oh,
And if you
that'd be cool.
break it
I mean,
off the wall and you try to place it again, and you get it like a larger size.
With the new books that are coming out, do you think they're gonna add editable paintings?
I don't know.
Like,
That's an
can
iffy thing, because that's a whole different system we're talking about here. We're talking about books as in something the individual person reads, like an individual will look into, the little bit of a database. But if we're talking about paintings, every person who comes within that range has to load the image, and they got to download it from the server.
I figure it'd be like a six.
We're talking the difference between a PNG that you're creating in game and then exporting to the server and transferring it to the player, and a text file.
It'd be cool if you could like add a map into a book.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like here is
Why
where I
not
live.
just hold the map?
No, like being able to put the map inside the book. I don't know why. For looks.
I don't know. I can't wait to see like Wall's Flip Note Adventure, where he'll have like a stick figure flipping tables and punching people in the face with like little captions along the bottom.
No, what would
like,
be really nice is
Joe was really mad at Albanians one day, and so
Wait,
he
what?
flipped a table.
That took an hour to the day.
You flipped the table, huh?
Yeah, you flipped a table, and then you punched some children in the face, and then you just see like a pile of circles. From like all the children he's punched in the face.
I mean a square.
I want to see that. I can't wait for that.
That's
gonna be fun.
Anyway, no, you think it'd be possible to take actual pictures, like put them on the wall? Or would that be...
I mean, that brings up the same thing with painting.
Yeah, that's what I was...
It's a possibility, but it'll take some time and... Angry.
Hey, you stole my table. I know you did it.
You just flipped tables in the show notes.
You tried to do
That was
that
my
earlier,
table.
so I did that for you this time.
Oh man. Okay, so let's we spent a lot of time in Smithy. Let's move on to listener letters. There is none.
Well,
if you'd like to submit a comment or a question or maybe something for the Smithy or whatever the hell you want to do with our podcast, email an audio file to ytcreepersden@gmail.com. Or
not to LG.
Or write an email.
Or you
Send
could
it
just...
to me. I'll just read it. I'll read things.
Can't
These
they
things happen.
I'll
comment?
read it really hard.
Can't they comment under here or something?
But no.
Oh my god.
Next time we have a podcast, no, I'm not reading from YouTube. Don't do
Oh my
that. Don't
God.
comment below about your questions or anything you want me to read in the podcast because I got to put those in the show notes. Any shout-outs?
I'm gonna shout out to my friend Nick and I guess my younger sister. That's about it. Angry?
I want to shout out to Lal, Slick, and John for being down here to help talk with us.
Wall has a shout-out to Angry Devil 216. His amazing lurver.
Don't
He'll
read
be
that.
there for you every day. And Slick
Jojo.
has a shout-out for
No.
Angry's mom.
If you're listening to this,
And Wall's
love
got
you.
another one for JoJo. Shout out to you. I'll shout out to you too, JoJo. And I'll shout out to my girlfriend, Olivia. I hope there's a date this weekend. I'm not sure. We're kind of playing it by ear.
Oh,
And,
shout out to
and
Brody.
we'll shout out to Brody. Okay, I can see that one.
I miss him. He hasn't been on it. Yeah, he actually hasn't been called at all.
No, he hasn't. I don't think he's been on the server all that much either.
also a shout out to the viewers and the people listening in.
Mm-hmm. And,
Jeb,
and
hope
if
he
you
heard
want
this.
And a shout out to the guy who keeps flipping tables.
flipping tables. Oh,
God,
look at those legs. I see those legs. He added legs to the man flipping the tables.
I did. I added legs.
Aww.
What the hell is that, Angry? Oh,
That's
a
LOL.
I thought you were trying to add nuts.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, this has been Montegro.
Hang
Yeah.
on, Kevin 6.
Tell Joker 2002.
Oh, shout out to Crinkle Cat.
Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do coming attractions. Oh well, because we don't really have much else other than the LG and Angry show recorded so far, so there you go.
Yes.
That's about it.
Yep, alright. See you all next time. Bye.
Bye. This was fun. Hey, I'm not a nub.
This
He's a nub.
is fun.
I'm not a nub.
You're a nub.
How do I end the recording?
I'm pretty sure you go back and click on settings or whatever the hell you
There we
click.
I found it.